Feels like everywhere we turn these days, we can't escape AI. It has become so mainstream and everywhere and implanted into everything that we do now that it's become normalized. And I find that frightening. And I could rant on for hours of how many people saw this coming and were shouting into the void and getting almost nowhere, to the point of frustration and lots of artists and creatives giving up. But that's not what I want to talk about today. Today, I want to give you guys hope. What may have brought this on, you ask? I was rewatching some Studio Ghibli films. One of my top 3 favorites, Howl's Moving Castle. And also something that the man, the myth, the legend himself, Hayao Miyazaki, said in his memoir. I animate what I want to animate. I make films that I want to make because I am compelled to. I am compelled to create. It's that human innovation and creativity that really gives art its connection with people that consume it. And that's really something that no AI anything can touch. My hope personally is that this whole thing blows over and it's not profitable and it ends up falling to the wayside. Because corporations have done what corporations do, and they have found a way to cut costs and cut human labor in the wrong place in order to make a profit. I can give you an exercise even. Take a piece of AI art and then take a physical piece of art. Doesn't matter which kind. Find your favorite creator or artist. Put them together, and which one makes you feel something? Which one ignites that spark in you? What emotions do these pieces evoke? And with those emotions, you can answer the question, is AI art even good or even relevant? Or is it just a trendy new hot button thing that everybody's into that will die down with time? Something I want my fellow creatives, new artists and old artists alike, is to maintain your hope. Because something AI can never take away from us is our creativity. AI needs human production of artwork and other media in order to train from and learn from, and it is quickly losing the amount of data because the production cannot keep up with it. I have seen so many broken-hearted young artists crying on the internet and feeling despair and being so far down in that pit that they think that they can't crawl out of it, that they can't make a career or their dream career come to life. And my advice to them and to all of you is to know. Keep doing it. Make the thing anyway. Just do the thing. Whatever it is. Make music. Make artwork. Write your stories. Make comics. Make video games. Voice act. Write books. Because AI is simply just another obstacle that has been put in our way in an industry that was already competitive to begin with. Making a living as a creative is hard. I have lived it. I understand the struggle. There was once a time that I was able to support myself through commissions alone, and I was thrilled. I was happy. And then everything changed, and I don't know what happened. I couldn't pinpoint or even tell you what happened, but I wasn't getting as much business anymore. Something that I've learned in business itself, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So if you don't have those connections or have that reputation, it makes it that much harder to make a living at what you want to do with your life. Be that creative or industrial. Everything is a socialization game. That's why so many of us, myself included, post on social media. I post on all the platforms that I have, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. While the algorithm is not always in my favor, I still have built an audience. It's a very small and niche audience, but it's mine. And because of all of you, I am able to do this. And admittedly, I am one of the privileged few that has a partner. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so it's not all on me to bring money in to support myself and my kids. I have help. But other artists are not so lucky, and they are wondering where their next meal is coming from, and a lot of the blame is being put on AI. And there have been people that have tried to advocate for AI and say that, oh, there is a nuanced and even ethical way that we could use it. It's just a tool. But it's not just a tool if it's being used to replace people and take their livelihoods away and take attention off of their content, off of their media that they are producing and putting hours upon hours of their blood, sweat, and tears in on a skill that they took years to accumulate and to master. No matter what the media is, it takes real work. Always remember that. You worked hard to get here. You worked hard to be here. You have earned your place and your right to have attention on your content. The ecosystem is constantly evolving and changing. Time for talks of ethics or whether or not AI is okay to use is long since past. We can no longer discuss it because abusive powers that be and people are using it, excusing it, and even devaluing artists that are upset by it. This post, for me, I'm telling myself this as much as I am telling you, my audience. Do not give up. Do not roll over. Keep making your thing. You will find your audience. You will find people that genuinely love what you do. Because AI doesn't create anything. Like I said in my last AI video, AI is just an easy button for plagiarism. And the fact that you made something with your own hands, that you pulled something out of your imagination and put pen to paper, whatever it is, you should be proud of that. You can take pride in the fact that you created something from nothing. Our art will survive generations after we have. And in this digital age, nothing is truly lost forever. There's a popular saying that the internet is forever. So whatever you've posted, whatever you've put out there, whatever you have in your computer drives or in your sketchbooks or paintings or music you've recorded, anything like that will last long after you have. That is your legacy. AI cannot create legacy. So from artist to artist, from creator to creator, I beg you, please do not give up. You have no idea who your work is going to affect and the positive effect you can have on people that actually take your art and look at it and it makes them feel something. And no one, not even AI tech bros, can take that away from you. I know, it's easier said than done. Like, look at this piece that I'm working on in this video. I've used this video before in a different post on my YouTube channel, but this is one that I'm particularly proud of. This is Charlotte. This is a OC from a regular that regularly commissions her from me. Not my character, but it's a character that I have a privilege of working on because I have built that relationship with this particular person that commissions me on a regular basis, who's also become a dear friend. The more you put your work out there, the more you're going to find these amazing relationships. You're going to find friends in unexpected places. You're going to build a community around yourself. And that is one of the many things that makes doing this so worth it to me, personally. My artwork has opened doors to building friendships that I wouldn't have had otherwise. I understand the rage that you feel. I understand the hopelessness that you might be feeling being a creative, and this has made you lose hope in ever building something for yourself. But I'm here to tell you that's not the case. My running joke on this channel is that my life could be a fucking case study. Part of why I'm doing this is to prove to people, no matter how disadvantaged you started out, you can build something with your art or with other media that you want to make content with. My childhood and 20s were stolen from me from being raised in a cult and being married in that cult. I was never allowed to dare dream that I could do any of this. I was always told to give up on my dreams and to give up on my goals of being an artist and a creative and a comic creator, because it was, quote, unrealistic. But all that was people trying to keep me down and dim my light. Your art, no matter what level you're at, has value. You have value. And with the uprise of AI, many people would try to convince you that your art doesn't have any value. And there are plenty of statements from people far more articulated than I am that have covered this topic. Because yes, AI is devaluing art in all forms. It's not just drawing, it's making video games, it's writing scripts, writing books, making comics. There's all sorts of facets where AI has been put and implemented by people who do not want to pay people what they're worth. And that is a fundamental people problem, not a problem with the art itself, not a problem with the art that you're producing. Artists have been here from the beginning of time, and we will continue to be here whether or not AI exists. And that truly is something that nobody can take away from us. Made it this far, thank you. I'll see you in the next video.